Get ready for a slam dunk of news. The Minnesota Timberwolves just shattered a 21-year curse in Boston. But the story doesn't end there. Jayson Tatum is calling out his shooting struggles after a tough loss, and we're diving deep into Celtics history. And what's this? A potential unfixable problem is looming for the team. We've got all the details you need to know. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Subscribe now and hit that bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Timberwolves end 21-year Boston jinx. For the first time in over 2 decades, the Minnesota Timberwolves have conquered the TD Garden in Boston, pulling off a stunning 102-92 victory over the Celtics. This win not only snaps an agonizing 18-game losing streak on the Celtics' home court, a drought stretching back to 2005, but it also sends shockwaves through the Eastern Conference standings. Bones Highland led the charge with a game-high 23 points, supported by Jaden McDaniels' 19, as the Timberwolves showcased a resilience that defied their historical struggles in Boston. Rudy Gobert and Ayo Dosunmu also made significant contributions, with Gobert dominating the boards and Dosunmu orchestrating the offense. The game's turning point came midway through the fourth quarter during a blistering 16-0 run by Minnesota, ignited by Highland's go-ahead three-pointer. Naz Reid, returning from injury, chipped in crucial points during this decisive stretch, showcasing the depth and determination of the Timberwolves squad. Meanwhile, the Celtics, despite 29 points from Jaylen Brown and a double-double from Jayson Tatum, couldn't overcome their own offensive woes and a late-game surge from their opponents. This loss halts Boston's 4-game win streak and tightens the race for the top seeds in the East. Fans are buzzing about the Timberwolves' historic achievement, with many pointing to their grit and clutch performance as a sign of a team on the rise. Analysts, however, are dissecting the Celtics' struggles, particularly their inability to close out games at home against a short-handed opponent, raising questions about their championship aspirations. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from this massive upset is just getting started. Next, we'll unpack Jayson Tatum's candid thoughts on his recent shooting slump. Tatum's frustration boils over after Celtics' home loss. Jayson Tatum didn't hold back his emotions following the Boston Celtics' disheartening 102-90 defeat at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. The star forward, still working his way back from Achilles rehabilitation, expressed his deep frustration with his own shooting struggles, admitting it's tough not to feel like his usual self on the court. Despite contributing 16 points and 11 rebounds, Tatum's 37.5% field goal percentage highlighted a challenging offensive night for himself and the team. He candidly shared the mental battle of wanting to perform at his peak while managing physical limitations. "It's tough," Tatum stated. "In the moment, you try not to think about it. You just want to be Jayson Tatum and feel like yourself again. I'm not Superman. It's obviously going to take some time." His frustration also boiled over during the game, leading to his first technical foul of the season, a moment he later downplayed with a wry smile. The Celtics faithful are showing mixed reactions, with some expressing concern over Tatum's comfort level and shooting efficiency post-injury, while others commend his honesty and resilience. Basketball analysts are closely watching Tatum's recovery progress and its impact on the Celtics' overall offensive consistency, especially as they gear up for the playoffs. But Tatum's struggles are just one piece of the puzzle for the Celtics. We're turning the page to a look back at some significant moments in Boston Celtics history next. Celtics history, birthdays, drafts, and signings. Today marks a special occasion in Boston Celtics history, celebrating the birthdays of several notable figures and commemorating significant career milestones. Born on this day in 1990, Gordon Hayward began his journey, later becoming an all-star before joining the Celtics, where despite a career-altering injury early on, he averaged 13.9 points over 3 seasons. Also celebrating a birthday is Jeff Judkins, drafted by the Celtics in 1978, who played for the team before moving to the Utah Jazz. Joe Forte, selected 21st overall in the 2001 NBA Draft, also marks his birthday today, though his tenure with the Celtics was brief before a trade. The day also honors the anniversary of the legendary Dave Cowens being drafted 4th overall in 1970. Cowens went on to win 2 championships with Boston, earning 8 All-Star selections and becoming a cornerstone of the team's success. Additionally, former center Ryan Hollins signed with the Celtics in 2012, adding depth to the team's bench during the latter part of his career. These historical anniversaries and birthdays offer a rich tapestry of the Celtics' past, reminding fans of the legends and contributors who have shaped the franchise. The legacy of players like Cowens continues to inspire, while the journeys of players like Hayward highlight the highs and lows of an NBA career. From historical celebrations to present-day concerns, the Celtics are facing new challenges. Coming up, we're analyzing a potential weakness that could haunt Boston in the playoffs. Celtics' frontcourt weakness exposed in Timberwolves' loss. Sunday night's defeat against the Minnesota Timberwolves, even without Anthony Edwards, illuminated a potential Achilles heel for the Boston Celtics, their frontcourt depth. While the Celtics have seen surprising emergence from centers like Neemias Queta and capable backup play from Luka Garza, their matchup against the Timberwolves' formidable trio of Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid exposed their limitations. Queta and Garza, though not playing poorly, appeared overmatched at times by the physicality and size of Minnesota's bigs. The Celtics struggled to generate offense from their interior players and found it difficult to contain the Timberwolves' ability to stretch the floor. This game highlighted the absence of Nikola Vucevic, acquired at the trade deadline, who is still recovering from a fractured finger. While Vucevic could provide much-needed size and rebounding, his defensive capabilities against stretch forwards remain a question mark. Even deploying Jayson Tatum at center, a strategy that has worked in short bursts, is not a sustainable solution given his ongoing recovery from an Achilles injury. This vulnerability is particularly concerning when looking ahead to the playoffs. The Celtics will face elite frontcourts in the Eastern Conference, including the Pistons' Duren Stewart duo, the Knicks' Robinson Towns pairing, and the Cavaliers' Mobley Allen tandem. Beyond that, potential finals matchups could pit them against dominant bigs like Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama, or Nikola Jokic. The Celtics' current center rotation will be under intense scrutiny to prove they can rise to the occasion against the league's best. Can the Celtics' bigs step up when it matters most? We'll wrap up today's show with a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories. Don't go anywhere. And that's a wrap on today's action-packed news. The Minnesota Timberwolves made history with a massive win in Boston. Jayson Tatum voiced his honest frustrations after the Celtics' tough loss. We celebrated some incredible Celtics history, and we dug into a potential playoff concern for the team. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed today's show, subscribe to news for your daily dose of all the biggest sports stories, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking. And for more exclusive content and behind-the-scenes action, follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you next time.